All right, B, week 14 above the numbers. The Giants spending the week to prepare and practice in Arizona for this big game in Los Angeles up against the Chargers. You do the honor since you're back, my man.
All right, let me give these guys some good juju. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with Aaron Robinson. And here's why. For the first time all year, the Giants defense didn't register a turnover nor an interception. But when you go back and you watch the tape, other than 2 plays, he had a pretty solid game. He's come on and had to fill in because of injuries within the defensive secondary, but he continues to get his hands on the ball and hands on receivers' hands for passes defended. I think you're going to see a lot of dreads around the ball this week against the Chargers.
I like that pick because obviously the status with Keenan Allen is still unknown, but there is Mike Williams that utilized Jared Cook a lot. And when you think about Jalen Guyton, that 4.3 speed can come into play, and that's where Aaron Robinson has to step up in this game. This one's easy for me. I'm going to Saquon Barkley. When you think about him now playing in his 4th game this season, coming back from injury, he needs to get back down to techniques and fundamentals and build confidence in himself. He's got to get his foot in the ground, go north and south, and utilize the time of possession up against a team that we know has offensive firepower. When you look at the 5 games that the Chargers lost, they gave up on the ground in those 5 games 198 yards, 187, 142, 155, and 147. He's got to be the key piece for this offense where we have still right now uncertainty at the quarterback position.
You're right. You know, in every NFL player's career, they always hit some sort of adversity. And this guy is playing through mental coming back from injuries. But like he said, I know who I am. We know who he is as a player. Saquon Barkley, with the Giants being down to a 3rd-string quarterback, is going to have to put this team on his back.
And the player that we need to keep below the numbers is their running back, Austin Ekeler.
Yeah, he's dangerous out of that backfield. He's what I like to call a yak back. Anytime he gets the ball in space, he makes guys miss. You're going to have to contain this guy because you don't want to see him playing the guitar in the end zone.
And you saw him coming off of that game in Cincinnati, walking off with a little bit of limp, and you've got to take into account those 2 fumbles he had in that game brought the Cincinnati Bengals back into it. So we need to keep Austin Ekeler below the numbers.